Tsitsipas has won Dubai 500 ATP title up against Felix at 6-3, 6-3. Did not expect him to win, honestly. I don't think anybody expected Tsitsipas to win. But I also want to talk about what really helped him in this tournament and that mystery racket behind his success here at Dubai. So, first of all, I've been following Tsitsipas for a while now, right? Ever since he came on tour with Zverev, Medvedev, and Rublev. Tsitsipas was actually the most interesting player for me out of that next gen, because the way that he played with his one-handed backhand, and the way that he played offensively, he was the guy that really had a lot of variety out of the 5 players that were supposed to be the next gen players, right? Before we got the next gen players, which is Alcaraz and Sinner. But that's besides the point. Right, we've seen how Tsitsipas has played. We know he's good at clay. We know his backhand actually functions well at clay. But the problem is, when he goes up against players like Alcaraz and Sinner, or even other players that know how to pepper on Tsitsipas's backhand, they're just going to go in that side all day, and Tsitsipas will just eventually crumble on that side, which ends up with him losing a lot of the matches that he should at least have a little bit of favor on his side. He ended up winning against Sonigo, and as he took on many more matches throughout the tournament, he got to the final. He won against Felix, and what do you know, he ended up winning, right? Even ended up making a statement on Instagram, which I'm sure you guys know what it is. I'll put a screenshot of it here. But kudos to him, and kudos for him to making a change. It seems like the tennis balls that the tournament is using are now these tennis balls that basically fluff up after 30 minutes of use, which really makes players have to put in a lot of effort, especially if you have rackets that are on the more lighter side. You know, put in a lot more effort to be able to hit the ball after 30 minutes. Even Medvedev himself actually said that in the middle of his match, he actually had to switch to a more powerful frame just to be able to keep up with the rallies. And other players as well have made a statement about the condition of these tennis balls and how basically after 30 minutes they just, you know, you have to put in a lot more effort. And it seems like Tsitsipas is willing to make a change, which is great to hear from him, because that it doesn't even look like he's trying anymore. You know, a lot of people brush him off because he's got a girlfriend. Oh, he's distracted. He's not focused on tennis like he should be. And here we see in Dubai, he's making a change, and a lot of people speculate that the racket that he's using is a pure arrow. Now, we don't know if it's actually a 98 or if it's a 100, or we don't even know if it's actually a pure arrow. But if you actually look closely, somebody actually took a screenshot or a photo of the racket that someone was stringing, and you can see on the side of that black frame that Tsitsipas was using, it said Babolat. So very interesting to see that Tsitsipas is going to make the change, or at least willing to try to make a change to use Babolat frames. Again, we are not sure if it's even a pure arrow to begin with. A lot of people speculate that it is a pure arrow based on its string pattern, along with the way that the racket is shaped. Who knows? And I don't want to make speculations, but we'll see how he fares with this frame with the tournaments after Dubai, right? Because we got Indian Wells, and then we have Miami. Hopefully this Dubai tournament will give Tsitsipas a more confidence. So congrats to Tsitsipas. Love to see a win from him. It's been very, very frustrating when he keeps losing and keeps getting the same results from US Open, from Wimbledon, French Open. Well, we knew that when he came on tour early on, he was actually doing a little bit better, because he would actually get to the semifinals and he would get to the finals. But it looks like he's just lost his confidence throughout the years, especially as he faces up against the likes of players like Alcaraz and Sinner. So we'll see what happens with Tsitsipas. And I'll try to make a video around Indian Wells and Miami Open. Who knows? We'll see what happens. And yeah, that's it.